Welcome to BizBaby. I'm Sergey Patrikeev. Today I will be your instructor on how to set up a hiring process and other important details on maintaining a well-staffed and trained ship. Let's not waste any time and jump into this pool full of wisdom waters. Let's get started. In most small businesses that have 3 and more employees, hiring is the process that never stops. There are rarely any employment contracts in place, so it's basically an employment at will and depends on the state, of course. Unfortunate nature of retail or small business is that you are not protected from an employee quitting on a spot or simply not showing up to work at any given moment. The only way to protect business from having shortage of workers is to think of hiring as a never-ending process. You must create a hiring and training funnel that keeps new candidates coming through it and becoming skilled workers that are ready to take the wheel. Let's look at the simple funnel for that. Number 1, you would need to post an ad, of course. Number 2, analyze applications and invite people for an interview. Number 3, have an actual interview. 4, inviting selected candidates for training. Number 5, training itself. Number 6, onboarding. And repeat. As you can see on the diagram, every step only some percent of the candidates get through to the next stage. With 300 applications collected, you might end up with only 1 worker ready to onboard. That data isn't the same for every industry and economic situation, but overall it's very similar. In order to successfully grow your business, you have to automate this process and keep it running, making minor changes over time. Number 1, create a job post template and keep posting it every week or more frequently. Link to our job post template is attached below in the comments. It is important to know that you can't discriminate against protected class when creating a job post or choosing a candidate. Race, color, religion, sex, including pregnancy, sexual orientation, or gender identity, national origin, age, did I mention age? Probably. Disability and genetic information are all protected classes. Number 2, every day review applications and invite selected candidates for an interview. Create a template interview invitation that you can simply copy and paste to save time. Dedicate dates for interviews. Include the day of the week and time in your template interview invitation. For example, every Tuesday at 2 p.m. That way, if somebody wasn't available this week, they can always come for an interview next week. Number 3, train one of your managers to do interviews. Follow the strict guidelines, questions, and properly document each candidate's responses. Number 4, have a dedicated person to train every single new hire. That way you have a consistency in training and quality of workers. Creating training videos can help you speed up the training as well. Number 5, onboarding process requires a new trainee to fill out W-4, I-9, handbook, after carefully reviewing it, of course, getting a copy of Social Security and driver license. Most of small businesses don't have a handbook that describes all requirements and guidelines of employment. It's important to mention that a handbook is not a contract, and it must be carefully stated in the document. Link to our handbook template is attached below in the comments. It is best to keep each employee's paperwork in the electronic format in a safe place. You can scan these documents and upload them in your employee management for each employee separately at BizBaby. Number 6, frequently check on their progress. Do monthly training sessions and performance reviews for all existing employees. It's important that they keep improving and maintaining their work skills. Monthly performance reviews is a good way to establish expectations and potentially eliminate workers who fall behind after giving them 2 to 3 warnings. Many businesses have fallen into a trap of not continuing to train employees after hiring them. When employees trained and released into the field, no regular checks and meetings happen on a regular basis, and after some time, business starts receiving complaints about them. And of course, you as a business owner, might assume it's employees' fault for not doing the best, so they should be replaced. Unfortunately, the reality is that business should invest more time on doing monthly education reviews and checks to correct these situations before they become a problem. When it comes to finding candidates and posting jobs, I recommend using Indeed or Monster for small businesses and retail jobs. However, Craigslist still has a significant power when it comes to finding candidates. Congratulations! You are now equipped with the basic knowledge of posting jobs, hiring employees, and maintaining well-trained workforce. Thank you.